You haven't failed. Even when you tripped and stumbled, you haven't failed. And even when you felt like you lost or you were losing, you were learning lessons. Everything was going to be gathered up in the end. And every experience you had, whether good or bad, they're going to serve you for your future and your greater purpose. I'm telling you right now. Somebody I'm talking to, you don't even understand the reason why you had to go through the trauma and the pain and the heartbreak is because when you get to a place where God has elevated you, when you get to your point of blessing, when you get to your point of breakthrough, you're going to need all the information, the knowledge, and the wisdom. And some of the lessons you could have, that God has taught you, it only could have been taught through pain. It only could have been taught through the wilderness. It only could have been taught in the desert. It only could have been taught through the heartbreak. God showed you some things and it was hurting you to go through them. But I need you to hear me now. Trust when God allowed some things to happen. He knew what it would teach you and how it would better and benefit you in your future. God knew you were going to recover this whole time. Man, people thought you were losing. While you even thought you were losing, you already won in life. When the moment you found God is when you won in life. That was the moment you found your victory. You found the one who brings the blessing. And now God is just using you to expose his blessing capabilities, his blessing powers. Sometimes it's don't even God. We personalize the blessing too much. No, it's all about Jesus. God is just using you to show that he is still in the blessing business. He's just using you to let you testify to show that he's still covering this earth, that he is still the ruler. God will use you to fulfill his word to prove that he is the one true God. In your life, I'm telling you, it's a living, walking, breathing testimony story. Because God didn't allow you to quit just so that he could allow you to be used on a grand level. And you didn't know why God was making you wait. But I'm telling you something, the moment you found God, the moment you found Jesus was the moment you turned to him, surrendered, and start sacrificing for his benefits, for his glory, for his kingdom. That was the moment you already won. You can't lose after that, baby. You found the eternal peace. You found eternal life. And now there is things happening where you may not even know it, but you could be months away, moments away, seconds away from the biggest breakthroughs of your life. You could be literally walking out of the door of your past as you're watching this. The spirit realm could be closing that final door to your breaking season. The season where you suffered a lot of lack. In the spirit, the angels could be shutting the door right now, ripping those doors closed and putting chains on them so that they can never be opened or released again in your life. Right now, you could be moments away from a new season. And I believe that God is going to allow this to find the right person, that he knows that in the spirit things are shifting and shaking, and God is aligning and petitioning, and God is positioning, and God is fitting pieces into the puzzle of your destiny, of your life, to where you're going to wake up maybe even tomorrow and sing of the praises of how good God is. And the miracle is when you just were crying the night before, worrying and struggling the night before. And then you wake up and you feel peace. And you wake up and you feel that God is moving and he's doing something new. That's the power in your storm. You can be months away from answered prayers, minutes, moments, seconds, breaths away. As we're watching this, a miracle could happen right after. I'm telling you, because he's God.